Hi everybody, today I want to do an unboxing and a first try for my new Smeg citrus juicer. So I just got this off of Amazon. The color I chose was pink, but I haven't tried it. I haven't even opened it yet. It's still all sealed up. So let's open this up together and then we're going to give it a try. Okay, let's cut this open. I'm going to tip this to get it out. Carefully tip this and stand on my tiptoes to try and just let this slide right out of the shipping box. Nope. Nope. Okay, now I'm going to try and pull it out. I don't know what else to do. It's in there pretty snug. There we go. Okay, here it is. Okay, I realize that I'm kind of cutting my head off here for a second, and that's fine because I want to show the whole box. So the box makes it look like I got sent a blue juicer, but it does have a pink circle, 2 pink circles there. So it should be the right color inside. Anyway, here's all around the box if you'd like to see all around. Okay, here it is. It looks so nice. This is a little bit heavier than I was expecting too. I could tell the size from pictures I looked up online, but this is a really solid citrus juicer. I love it already. That pink is just perfect for me. Let's take this plastic lid off here. It was called a dust cover online. It's just like a plastic bowl, and you can use it as a bowl for your fruit or your peels and stuff like that. So we'll put that off to the side. I definitely plan to keep that on it though when I'm not using it, just to protect it. And this looks like, oh, just some maybe temporary plastic packaging, which I'm going to leave off for good now. This is the reamer. It's stainless steel and it comes off and on, I think, really easily. Yeah, like that's no problem at all. And it even has this little tab to help you grab it. So that's underneath. You can see it's just open in there to slide right over the top. Here's the strainer, which also I believe is stainless steel. Nice, again, super easy to take off. And then here's another plastic piece. I think this comes out as well. Yes, this does too. We'll get a good look there. And here's the spout, which should lift up and down, but I'll try that once it's back on the machine. So here is our first piece. Let's assemble it now and see how easy it is to assemble. Okay, that sits right in, and the strainer sits right in. You just have to find, kind of take a second to spin it into place, but obviously that takes like 1 second. And we'll put our reamer back on top and then put the little protective lid back on. That takes like no time at all to reassemble that. Okay, hopefully I'm holding it well enough to show you the spout a little closer. So the spout moves up and down to help prevent dripping. So it is down right now. So when you're juicing, you're gonna want it down so that all the juice comes out and doesn't just sit in the machine. And then if you'd like to prevent it from dripping out, you just push it up. That little kind of click. In terms of turning this juicer on, there is no on and off switch. So we're going to plug it in to a nearby outlet, and then to actually start juicing, we'll take our citrus and push it down over the reamer, which pushes down a little bit like that. And that is what's gonna start the juicer up. So when it's pushed down, it's on and juicing, and then when you lift up, it stops. At the bottom of the juicer, there's a cord wrap. Now I haven't taken a moment yet to really see if the all of the cord can fit wound up under there. A lot of it is at the moment, but it just doesn't look like it could fit anymore. But I'm gonna have to take a minute to play with that. But I think that is a nice feature, as long as I can get enough of the cord under there that even most of it is kept nicely under here. I think that would be really nice so that the cord is not just like hanging out messy on the counter. Okay, so let's test it out. Yes, I feel a little funny that my head's cut off, but this is the best angle that I could get for now. So all of our removable pieces have been washed. I just washed all of them, and our spout is down. That's what our spout looks like in the up position, but there it is down. So I have my glass here. I have some orange halves ready to go. I just need to plug it in. I was waiting to do that to the last minute. Okay, that's in. So now let's test it out. It should be like on and ready to go, and all we have to do is push down with our citrus on the reamer. Oh, I'm interested to see how loud this is too. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so not crazy loud or anything. It's not like obnoxious, I'd say. I'm afraid to push too hard. Is that a thing? Like I could break it if I push too hard? Okay, still drips for a few seconds. I have a ton of orange left to go though, so I feel like a little worried that I'm gonna push too hard and break the whole thing. All right, trying again. I'm gonna move the orange around. Maybe that would help if I move it around a little more to get some of that pulp out. I'd say that's the best I can do, and that went better. I have to press harder. I do not have another option. I just have to. So if I take what's left in our orange half after using the Smeg juicer and try it on my handheld manual juicer. This is the plastic one I've been using to juice all my citrus lately, mainly limes, because I'm really on a cherry limeade kick. So if I take this and put it on my manual one, which I can obviously push and get as like rough as I want when juicing, because I'm not gonna worry about breaking it. Does anything come out juice-wise that we have missed from the Smeg juicer? No. Sure, it took out like more pulp and stuff, kind of cleaned out the orange more, but what I'm after is the juice, and it didn't miss a thing. I'm gonna see if I can pull the strainer basket out without taking out the reamer. Just because I wanna mention, I think after a while, we're gonna have to take this out and empty out the pulp, because it's gonna get too blocked up at some point. So that is what, ooh, it's dripping a little. That's how much pulp it got out of one orange half, minus the little bit that I did on here too, on the manual one. So back in that goes, put the basket in, make sure the reamer's down, and we're gonna start again. Okay, I think that did pretty well. It still takes a bit of effort to really push down nice and firmly on your the citrus on the reamer so that you make sure you're getting all the juice out and maneuvering it all around so you don't miss any juice. So I feel like it still takes a little bit of elbow grease, and it really did get a lot of juice out. So now you can see all this leftover pulp in here. Let me get my spatula. So what I'm gonna be doing, I guess every time I juice, is try and just move this around to make sure any extra juice that's left in the pulp, you know, just the best I can, that it can kind of fall through so I can get every last drop that I possibly can. But this is 3 oranges worth of juice. Okay, everything has been rinsed off. I didn't do a big, huge wash because it's just oranges to limes. I figure it's fine, just I'll rinse everything. So everything's been rinsed, and again, easy assembly. I have some limes that I'm gonna cut up here. And then, oh, and here's my jar for my lime juice. So I'll put that there for now. And we get to chopping. It's still plugged in. Maybe I should have unplugged it before I unassembled and reassembled just to be safe. But okay, now I know for next time. These are gonna be a little bit harder because they're so small. I think they're gonna be harder. I don't know, let's find out. Oh yeah, already, because I'm worried about getting my fingers hit on the reamer if I miss holding onto the little tiny line. Oh, also, and my thumb has hit the reamer a little bit on the side. It did not hurt. It's completely fine. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it a day on this half. And again, I'm gonna try it on my manual juicer to see if I can get any juice out of here that the Smeg couldn't. Okay, well, I see that I'm like ripping up the lime like I did the orange. Okay, so there's more pulp and stuff. But honestly, there was, I mean, these give so little juice anyway. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in there. I think that's fine. I think that this juicer did a great job. It's just a little more precarious with a smaller food to juice. So I'd advise being careful when juicing something small like this. Less pulp the limes produce than the oranges. It's way less. Of course, you also get less juice just because they're smaller. And I don't know, is it just me or is it weird that I think they're also like firmer? Maybe just because they're smaller. Okay, I'll give it just an extra little tip to make sure any extra juice that's lingering comes out. Good enough. And I will lift the spout and here we go for our lime juice. Yep, not nearly as much as our orange juice, which I've been drinking. So we definitely got more orange juice than that. Okay, so I have a little cleanup to do, but that should not be difficult because again, you just lift up on these pieces so they'll be easy to take off and over to the sink and wash. Here are the rest of my limes. It might look like there'd still be a ton of juice and stuff left in here, but there isn't. There isn't, and I juice limes on a regular basis, so I can tell you this is a well-juiced lime. Okay, so I think I'm all set. Thank you so much for watching me unbox and try out my brand new pink Smeg juicer today. I found this on Amazon. It's $180. I'm almost ashamed to say that. It's so expensive, but it's gonna sit out on my counter and it's beautiful and it's pink and it's so much nicer looking than so many other juicers that I saw. And yes, for that kind of cost, I really hope that this lasts me a really long time. So if you have one of these juicers, please let me know what you think of it. Do you like using it? And has it lasted you a nice long time to help justify the price? Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.